Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, friends. So, I'm just walking around the garden as usual. And let me just show you a couple of things that are growing. You know what that is? That pepper is still there. This beauty is waking up. That is the persimmon. She's looking really delicious and gorgeous. And there is my grapefruit tree. And of course, there is my favorite grapevine. She's luscious and everybody's waking up right now. So I really want to introduce you to my new baby. Look at this beauty. She is either Alberta Peach. Look at her. She just woke up. I just love her flowers. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. So she's getting some. She's in a pot. I think that's a 30-gallon pot. There's my watering system. And of course, you know my favorite peach plant. There's another Georgian peach. She's looking great, which is why I have her sister over there just hanging out. That's a brand new one. So I'm going to have an amazing amount of peaches this year, which I'm just so excited about. And this is after thinning. I thinned a lot of the this peach right here likes to have twins for whatever reason. Oh, that doesn't look too healthy, so off you go. Anytime I'm in here, okay, see, I just said that. This one likes to have twins for some reason, so I just cut off the twins. Okay, I just usually take off the smaller one. It's just I want bigger peaches, so I have to thin a little bit more aggressively, but I'm leaving quite a few on the vine because I want me some peaches. Look at this one. I don't know why this peach likes to have so many twinsies, but anyway, so there, let me back it up a little bit. There is that giant of a fig tree, and I have pruned it heavily this winter. And the ones that I pruned so I can have a walkway, okay? Just take this walkway. This is what I was doing yesterday and today. I put up structures basically to protect my little baby corns. And there, oh, excuse me, watering system. There's my other fig plant. And then that is a Black Beauty eggplant. She survived over the summer, which I'm still amazed, okay? This structure is to scare off the birds basically, and it's to protect the baby corns. Let me see if I can show you the corn. There you go. There's my east side. So let me just take a quick walk. I don't have the permanent structures like I would personally care for or like, but over here I have these beds already. I still have to plant my citrus into those beds. And then I have the other, I think this is a mandarin. So this is just to scare off the birds. But the permanent structure that I'm going to be, oh, 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 guess what I just seen? I got fruit. Oh, this looks like, oh, it looks like another peach. This looks like a little baby peach. And that's the only one I see. So she has like twinsies. Kind of like the other peach over there that likes to have a bunch of twins. So, okay, well, there may or may not be another peach plant that I thought was something else, but it turns out it looks like a peach with the little fuzzy babies on it. But anyway, so let me just go right back and let me expand this. Yeah, you can definitely see the corn better. I'm going to have a lot of corn this year because that's one of my favorite things to eat. So I'm going back. It's windy. I have not seen, since I put up this little floaty structure, this mesh kind of covering, not a single bird has dared to come into my beds to eat my little baby corn, which is making me pretty awesomely freaking happy because I got tired of them eating all my sproutlings. That's what we call them, sproutlings. Okay. So this mesh eventually is going to go. Oop. My goal before I was trying to fall over was that this is going to be covering all of my plants because I also want to protect my fig plants because birds also love figs, probably more than I do, because they would descend and eat all of my figs, or they are smart. When they get full, they'll just put holes in the figs, in the ripe figs. As soon as the figs get ripe, the birds are eating them. So that is going to be a structure that I'm actually passionate about talking about, putting a true structure so that in the hottest part of the summer, I'm going to be putting a true sun cover, sun protection on my corn because I don't want them dying like they did. This is another Alberta peach, or maybe it's just a Georgian peach, whose name I've forgotten. See her flowers also. She looks like the sister flower to the other one. She's in her pot looking good. Look at that watering system. Talking about watering system, let me just go over here real quick. Okay, see, I just saw that, so I gotta pick it. That's a watering system right there. That is automatic watering. So a quick look over here. You got my Swiss chard, ribbed dark green, and then the mixed colors over there. That looks more like a yellow. It doesn't look like a mixed color. It looks like a yellow. I'll be adding more in this bed. And there is my asparagus bush. And she is finally doing what I wanted her to do all year, giving me seeds. This is what I want. I want some asparagus seeds because this bush is so freaking healthy. And you can basically, I've been eating some of them. You can see my asparagus. Actually, I just got me a snack right there. That's my favorite part of coming out to my garden, getting me a snack. I got more things, but I'm busy eating my snack right now. So I'm gonna just show you. Follow along. Okay, these are multiple fruit trees. I actually introduced them before when I unboxed them. And so they're beginning to wake up. Oh, you can hardly see it because I'm showing you. Yep, they're beginning to wake up. So I love the fact that I can basically pick up anything in this garden and eat it because I know what is going into it. Those are my potatoes in their pots. And those are, collards, collard greens. And those are Georgian collard greens, but it's so hot so fast that they are basically bolting very early without getting any bigger. So I'm just leaving them alone. So I have really a healthy crop of potatoes that are coming up. And those are some leeks right there. And they look pretty healthy. That's some celery. I don't know how the celery is going to do, but I don't care. I have some beets and some Brussels sprouts back there. I don't know how they're going to do, but oh well. And you can see my favorite orange tree is doing. She's hanging out. And then this is the one that I want to show everybody. And I still don't know if it's like a Persian something or other. She got a bunches of fruits, a bunches of flowers that did not turn into fruits for some reason. I think I might need 2 of them because see right here. Well, see right here. Ooh, Let's focus. Come on, focus. That is a flower that did not turn into fruit. I got really excited because I thought I was going to get a bunch of fruits this year. Nope. And I have forgotten what this plant is because, as you know, for whatever reason, I used to just like to plant things with the assumption that I would remember them, and I don't. That's Monrovia. That's where I got it at Summer Winds Nursery. So I figure, well, I don't know what that is. But I also have some amazing, let me go over here, some very amazing, look at that. That sucker is huge. Looking at it doesn't do it justice. And I have a random strawberry sitting over there. And this is also going to give me flowers, which I'm going to collect. And this bed in the back, I'm just going to put a citrus in it because it's hard to get to because I've accidentally planted a bunch of things over it. And that's awesome. So just going up, you can see my grapevines are woken up and they're filling out really well. So let me go over here. And this is a radish icicle short top. Now, as you can tell, it's already, let's push it out. It's already flowering and it looks like it's trying to give me some seeds. But check it out right there. We have some good ones that looks like they're gonna be edible. So I'm just letting them sit there. It's the first time I'm actually planting some radish. So I'm just like, oh well, okay. And this one's right there, I'm like my boysenberry something. Okay, things I have to still put in pots. They're just sitting there hanging out. And this is my bay leaves. So she needs to go to her own pot. These are just potatoes. The potatoes are growing pretty well. I need to add more soil to them. And that is the cauliflower. And this one right here, that's all fruiting out, or not fruiting out, flowering out. That is the broccoli. And back over there, you have some sunflowers. Okay, so I put some sunflowers back there, but I don't care really. Well, so let me go around. And I have this in a pot. That's a citrus. I think it's a lime or. So this is my other one. That is so pretty. So that's basically the garden in a nutshell. Well, let's go. That is that side of the garden. So this grapevine is waking up also. And back in here is my strawberry bush. Let's go introduce ourselves to the strawberry bush. And this, I think, is some type of citrus that's always got thorns. I really don't like citrus with thorns, but it's got thorns, so she'll wake up. That is my strawberry bed. It's just hanging out in the cool right now. They just woke back up. I had planned to dig them up, but I got tired or lazy and I forgot all about digging them up. And this is my lemon plants over here. They're doing really super well. I don't have to do much with them. Now, this plant right here, all it says is a Bartlett. That's a pear. If I remember correctly, it's a Bartlett pear that I actually planted in my raised bed because I didn't want to put it in a pot. And there's another Bartlett pear right here. This one right here is another Bartlett pear. And she's just been here for about the past 2 years or so. Just every summer she'll just die back. And I'll just be like, okay, I guess you're gonna stay dead. Nope, she comes back. So I'm just letting her be. I haven't dug her up or anything. So I thought perhaps she's not giving me fruit because she doesn't have a mate. So now I just planted this Bartlett pear over here. It was dormant when I planted it, but I guess it's happy. It's getting continuous water. So These are sunflowers because I like to put sunflowers around my garden. And I'm actually going to be growing them for seeds to give to one of my favorite doctors. Now, there's my lime and lemon. I think this might be a tangelo, this one right here. And that might be a lemon. I need to name the things that I'm planting. Lord have mercy, because I think I'm going to remember, but I don't. All right. So now you see all of this, if you can see them, these plants right here in the pots that I've planted. Every single one of these are persimmon trees. These are mature persimmon trees, and they are flexible, they are alive, even though I shake it, because if it's a dead tree, they are not flexible. That's how I know they are still alive. So they're all in these 30-pound pots, but underneath there are holes in the garden. And I'm going to be putting more corn in this long bed. And I have over there, let's see if you can see it, my sweet potatoes that I'll be planting tomorrow. So I'm doing my sweet potato vines, or my slips, sweet potato slips. So let's pan around and show you my project that I've been doing today. Let's go back. This is my project that I've been doing today. I'm going to be putting some cantaloupes, some cucumbers, cantaloupes, Armenian cucumber. I've just got the watering system done today. I'm pretty happy about it. And then I'm going to have a way of putting up this, because those are all climbing vines, so that I can put up this cattle panel or hog panel up, and then whatever needs to grow will grow up in the hog panel. I still got a bit of my soil. Now let's go to the other parts. Now this right here, I'm going to be putting my sweet potatoes in. These are the east side of the house. So my sweet potatoes are going to be going over here, because I want them to get quite a bit of not morning sun but afternoon sun, and then this is the evening, so they'll also get the evening shade. So I just finished all my watering system today, and I'll be planting all of my sweet potato slips tomorrow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buckets that are mostly going to be sweet potatoes, and then maybe some citrus plants, but I haven't decided yet. So I'm still working on the thought process of what I'm doing, but the watering system is all in. As you can see, it's actually put into my automatic watering system right here. So just a little introduction. Everything is slowly coming together. I'm pretty tired when it comes to this spring garden, but it is going to be growing really well. I already have my okra planted. I already have most of the vegetables that I really want planted, but my specific ones, I haven't seen any okra popping up, because this is my okra bed. I have planted it really super well, and I don't see anything yet. But as soon as I see my okra popping up, I get happy, because that's one of my favorite plants. And I'm letting my neighbor's tree just kind of lean over here, because it gives my bed some shadowing and some shade. And so, oh yeah, let's go over here real quick. So I'll introduce you to oh yeah, check it out. My grapes are gonna be giving me some grapes. They are very happy where they are. Look at that huge grapevine. Yep. Okay, so this right here is supposed to be my giant kale, but it got hot real fast. They popped out of the ground and already they're flowering. My dinosaur kale over here, some of them are hanging out because I replanted a bunch of stuff, but really, I don't know. It's like an experiment that I'm doing. And then this is the avocado that I planted from seed. I think I'm just going to let them be because it's not bothering me. Just trying to grow. I need some kind of support for it so that as it grows, it's not just going to fall over. And the birds have been eating. I've been eating my sunflower seeds. This is sunflowers. I don't know. These birds are just too much. So, as you guys can see, I have the beginning of protection started because I want to put a lot of carrots right here. I had a bunch of carrots before, but as soon as they started sprouting, I think the birds ate them all. So what I'm going to do is just cover them with the white mesh that you saw before and just give this bed some protection from the birds. At least that's what I've learned this year, is to protect my stuff from the birds because they eat. Like, all of this was planted. Where's my sugar daddy piece? I think this is what is supposed to be there. Yep. Sugar daddy peas. Not a single one germinated because the birds like them too. So before I replant them, because I plan to put another one in here, I'm going to definitely have to protect what I'm trying to grow. See, I had carrots over here and the birds ate them all. Not a single carrot showed up. So I have to put more carrots and then protect it and see what happens. Yeah, not a single carrot popped up. So I'm pretty disappointed because I was really looking forward to carrots. There's a strong radish. And there's another radish. Yeah, they look pretty healthy. They like where they are. So I'll just let them grow to the maximum that they can. But I have a feeling this year I'm going to get a really good crop of sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes. They don't have a watering system because I water them every day while I'm out here. I just give them a little drink of water. And yeah, they look pretty healthy. I like my leeks. And just going back over here, and my persimmon is doing well. So that's about all. You know, I can't believe this one is doing as well as she is, but she's hanging in there. Okay. Once in a blue moon, I give her some water. I have quite a few plants to add, and I haven't finished building this structure because I just got tired. I have so much other things to do that I'm not doing it. And so, but, well, thank you for hanging out with me. Look at this one is also, yeah, this year just my college. It actually tastes really well. And it smells like collard greens, tastes like collard greens. But I don't think they're going to grow more than this. So I have to pay attention next year. If I want some collard greens, I really need to see about if I'm doing straight compost or what type of collard greens I'm going to be growing, because this one, let me see what's the name. It did not do so well. The Georgia collard greens, it didn't do so well. I was like, a little disappointed. It just kind of looks like it's very young and tough. Yeah, they didn't grow as big as the other collard greens. I was used to them growing bigger. Or perhaps it is just that it just got hot too quickly. I'm thinking of that it just got hot too quickly, or I did not plant them on the right time. So I need to actually start making a calendar of when I'm planting things, because the calendar I'm following, most of the time it works. Other times it simply does not work because I think I planted my collard greens at the wrong time and so they didn't grow as well. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm still I planted that peach right in the spot because it's just so pretty to me. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. And the last thing you're gonna see is my sweet baby over here, the grapevine. She is just happy where she is. Look at that tree. You cannot look at that tree and say she's not happy. She is very, very, very happy. And let's just take a closer look at all the flowers. And it just smells divine to me. Oh, wow. Yeah. Anyway, have a great day. Stay safe out there, everyone, okay? Until we speak again, bye for now.